I cannot stop thinking about death. My dad died when I was a teenager. He was 50. We are inundated with the specter of Black death at the hands of the state. And increasingly, there's more and more attention paid to the fatal outcomes when Black women have to navigate racist institutions. So dying has become a minor obsession for me. Of course, we're all running out of time. But if you're a Black person, a poor person, a Native person, a trans person, or a part of any other structurally marginalized group, you know that your time is shorter. And hearing about the death of a young woman like Erica Garner is just another reminder that these unjust life-determining structures that we're talking about, they're not abstractions. They're not jumping off points for debates. They're life or death. And knowing that makes life a lot more difficult. For example, Black women in America are 3 to 4 times more likely than white women to die in the year after giving birth. And neither income nor education closes the maternal death gap. And I've seen more than a couple of Black women who want kids express fear or hesitation after learning that. But that's real. And if you're a Black woman who wants companionship, you can't help but think about the fact that we are 4 times more likely than white women to die at the hands of an intimate partner. We're 35% more likely to experience domestic violence. It is grossly unfair that Black women die for wanting babies and desiring love, but those are just the risks you take for living and seeking happiness. That's our reality. And if you're Black and you do survive, you then have to deal with the consequences of not dying, which could quite possibly be earlier death. A study out of the University of Texas found that Black people are much more likely than white folks to experience the death of a parent early on. And we are much more likely to experience the deaths of multiple family members, including siblings, children, and spouses. They determined that the impact on our socioeconomic status, our mental and physical health has not been adequately studied, but, quote, almost certainly results in lifelong cumulative disadvantage for children, adults, and families. That paper notes that extended bereavement strains our family relationships, and it hinders our ability to form strong bonds throughout life. Basically, your life will be derailed, and then you die. In knowing all this, I so understand why people are so selective about how they spend their time, particularly when it comes to discussions of inequality. Back in 1975, Toni Morrison told us this: "It's important, therefore, to know who the real enemy is, and to know the function, the very serious function of racism, which is distraction. It keeps you from doing your work. It keeps you explaining over and over again your reason for being." But what if you never get a chance to pursue your work? And by work, I'm not talking about going to a job and collecting a paycheck. I'm talking about the work that caring for yourself, caring for your children, caring for your community requires. The work of pursuing your passion. Think about all the gifts we've lost. Morrison's words here apply to all manner of oppression: racism, sexism, classism, homophobia, transphobia, and more. Learning has to happen. Teaching has to happen. But I take it very seriously when a Black woman, for example, says that she's not going to spend her time going through Racism 101 with white folks, or that she is not going to take time out of her life to explain the basics of sexism to men. I understand when gay and trans folks say that they are not going to sit us down and explain to us why they deserve to live. Life is too short, and it doesn't have to be. Our society has chosen who it wants to live. Black folks are more likely to suffer chronic illnesses like diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, but we are less likely to have access to care. That's a choice, a death sentence handed down, and we don't have to accept it. We shouldn't. But if you don't want to spend your life fighting, I understand. All we can do is take care of ourselves and our people the best we can while we can, and hope that's enough.